Okay guys, next week we're gonna start our Montessori paper lessons. So over the weekend, I'm gonna ask you to make sure they're prepared. So when I ask you on Monday to get it out, you already have it ready to go. So the first lesson we're gonna do is the Montessori pink tower. So you'll need this sheet. This was printed on paper because we will be using our scissors to cut it. So you'll be using this sheet. So get this sheet out. And I'm just going to tilt my camera down so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I have my paper, my scissors, my pink crayon, and then a highlighter. The highlighter is for mom and dad to use, or somebody at home that's going to help you. So what you're going to do first is you're going to color the boxes pink. Since it is the pink tower, we want to use our pink crayon. I'm actually going to move the mat so I have a nice hard surface. And I'm just gonna color the boxes pink. I'm using a nice stroke up and down, and I'm making sure that I'm coloring the entire cube. So you wanna do this to all of your cubes with nice strokes and nice coloring. So they're all going to be the same color pink, just like the pink tower. And I'm just going to show you an example of one because you're going to do this the same way for each block. Okay. Now the directions say to glue the tower on paper, but I do not want you to glue it on paper because I want you to be able to use this over and over again. So I just want you to color it pink and I want you to cut it out. That is it. So after I'm done coloring this pink, and I'm just going to show you one, but I want you to do all of them. Now the cutting can be really tricky because these are three-dimensional shapes. So it can be very tricky because we're not going to cut all of the black lines. So you can get somebody at home to help you, and either parents, if they're having a hard time, feel free to cut it out. But if they can cut maybe some of them out and you can just help, especially with like the little ones. So parents, if you want, you can take a highlighter and you can highlight the lines that the child is supposed to cut. That way they don't cut the lines in the middle of the shape. And I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, so if you highlight that and you can tell your child just cut the blue, just cut on the blue, then your child can take their scissors and make sure their thumb is to the sky and hold the paper with one hand, and they can just cut out on the blue lines, or on, if you used a highlighter, any color is fine. Now it might have a little bit of highlighter on the block, but that's okay. They're gonna cut it out. Okay, and I have a mat right here. Just you can do this for your child just to make sure they keep all their materials in one spot too. And that's even like the scraps that they cut off can go on the mat. That way you don't have a big mess to clean up after. So as you cut out each block, you're going to put it in a Ziploc bag. Okay, that way on Monday when we do this activity, you have all of your pieces in one place, right? So just over the weekend, make sure you cut out the pink tower and have it all ready to go in one place. So when we go to use it, it's all set and the kids can just grab their bag and we can all do the pink tower together. Okay, if you have any questions, just let me know.